Botswana's President Duma Boko has issued a strong condemnation of the ongoing xenophobic attacks against African nationals in South Africa, in a move that is drawing widespread attention across the continent. In a national address, Boko criticized South Africa for what he described as a failure to protect fellow Africans, particularly citizens from Botswana and Zimbabwe, who have reportedly faced harassment, violence, and intimidation. He referenced the shared history of African solidarity, especially during the anti-apartheid struggle, stressing that such actions contradict the spirit of unity that once defined the region.
Problems arise where people think others are coming to take their jobs. I saw a clip of some old and rugged white middle-aged men in the UK claiming that Africans were taking up their jobs. And the reporter asked him, particularly, what job do you do and what job would they have taken away from you? He was a jobless, skillless human being, but who was out in the streets protesting that some job of his has been taken. He has no skill to offer, nothing. And these people that he's criticizing and besmirching are people who have come to bring skills which are needed in that economy. So migration is always informed by some of these exigencies, and we encourage. We need a lot of skills across. We have developed skills in mining in Botswana, extraction. We believe that those skills are exportable. And so our people will migrate, will come to Zimbabwe because there are mining houses and opportunities here, and they should be free to do that.
The situation has escalated for the following reports that Botswana has taken drastic measures, including cutting electricity supply to parts of South Africa. The development, if sustained, could worsen South Africa's existing energy challenges and strain the long-standing relationship between the two countries. There are also indications that Botswana has moved to tighten or close its borders while urging its citizens in South Africa to return home amid safety concerns. These actions mark a significant shift, turning what has largely been viewed as a domestic issue within South Africa into a broader regional concern. In recent weeks, there has been a resurgence of xenophobic violence in parts of South Africa, with migrants from several African countries, including Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Nigeria, and Botswana, reportedly affected. President Boko's response reflects a more assertive stance, positioning him as a leader willing to confront regional issues directly. Since taking office, he has been associated with calls for stronger African cooperation and the protection of citizens beyond national borders. His latest comments and actions, however, are likely to generate mixed reactions, while some observers see his approach as a necessary defense of his country's citizens and a stand for African dignity. Others warn that such measures could escalate tensions between neighboring countries and negatively impact trade movement and regional stability. The implications of these developments could be far-reaching. The diplomatic relations between Botswana and South Africa may face increasing strain, and there are concerns about possible disruption to economic activities within Southern Africa. The situation may also prompt other African leaders to respond or take position on the issue. As tensions continue to rise, the crisis highlights deeper questions about accountability, regional cooperation, and the future of African unity. Whether Botswana's action will lead to meaningful change or trigger a wider diplomatic stand-up remains to be seen.